Welcome to this summary of the game I played in the campaign for GermanTown. Yes, this is a game I won. Yes, I can say the goal of this game was to connect to St. Louis to Cleveland. I have a back company value of $4 million and $10 million from industry profit. Well, I have a company value of $216,000 and an industry profit of 145,000, and St. Louis to Cleveland is connected. And yes, there is only one company's business, that is mine. Yes, well, I start. Let's look also, of course, on the income. The income is very good, it's 25,000 a year, and my investors are very pleased with my performance. I have a high value. Okay, let's make a tour of our empire. Okay, I started from the area Detroit, Toledo, Cleveland. That's where I expanded. Probably Detroit was the first town that I built up. Now Detroit has now 3 stations. That's one, it's my historical station, and then 2 other stations on the side. As you see, we have the water and the maintenance shield are positioned strategically. That's what I try to achieve in most crowded town, so that they don't have to stop on the main route. Well, as for industry now, there is a textile. Textile is a very important. Detroit also is, and also that's this brewery that's making a lot of money. Well, it's a great brewery and of course a great textile mill. Now going back to Toledo, which is a real hub in my area. That, as you can see, they have also 3 stations, and there are rails that are avoiding the main stations. Now in Toledo, we own a distillery that I built myself, and a steel mill that's making a lot of money. Steel mill that yes, now there is a lot of iron here. Okay, now we do support. Regrettably, the textile mill, which is later money, doesn't belong to me. Now so we come here to the textile mill. Okay, textile mill is need to be full. Now this brewery will have enough grain for a while. Okay, Toledo and Cleveland was also my town. Yes, Cleveland is a very important town. Yes, here I have my tool and die that is making a lot of money. Tool and die, which is working already with steel. Then there is a meat packing plant, which needs, of course, cattle. Now actually now we're running out of cattle, and there is supposed to be some cattle. Actually, look, as we see, there is cattle coming all the way from one of this is not an area with you. There is with cattle regrettably, so it's just I need to take it for some more from here, from this area. So there need to be trains that come here. When it comes instead to wool, there is a lot of wool. Now I also own a textile mill here. This textile mill, as I said, doesn't belong to me. This does, but it's well refurnished. Okay, now as it is, the area with London is actually not a town which is pretty average. It has also tool and die, which mines, and is also milled iron that's actually pretty frequent in this area. And I own also a paper mill. In this area, okay, and paper mill is no problem to refurnish, because this there's a lot of yes, as a general rule, lumber is not hard to come by. Okay, now still in this area we see in town, which is important for me, is Lima, because in Lima I bought a lumber mill. I built a lumber mill, which is making quite money, but now there is not much in the area. My historical lumber mill, the very first one I built, is this one in Lansing Crossing. It should be pretty easier to keep supplied because there are other lumber. In this area, yes, which is an area which originally wasn't mine, but was from another company that I bought through merging. Of course, apart from owning the lumber mill, I own also here a tool and die, which is also need steel and iron, but iron is also present in this area. Of course, it is important to deliver steel now. Steel is of course useful, even if now tools and die still accept iron. It's important to have steel because the steel can transform one iron in 2 units of steel, 1 iron plus 1 coal, 2 steel. Now I can just like have a look at it. That's the way it is. So iron is typically a very important resource, and you can never have enough of it. Although in this map there is plenty of iron. In Holland, yes, there is a fun port. There's also this brewer, this mine, and as well with grain. Grain is where is grain? Well, grain is must be brought from this area usually. So, but I have trains that do that. Yes, now move it right along. In Fort Wayne, okay, there is you see that I have 2 stations. Now moving to Lafayette, that's another town where I have industries, also tool and die, keep furnished with steel, and a lumber mill, which also needs, of course, lumber. No, logs, actually, logs, not lumber. Indianapolis is also a major town where actually my industry is a paper mill, which is keep furnished with the pulpwood, yes. Okay, and this is there are other industry that in the area, but they don't belong to me. But this is also in a pretty area which has plenty of resources. So now, okay, in Terre Haute will mention that I have a distillery which uses produce in this area. There is plenty of produce in this area, so that's not a problem. Keep it supplied. Chicago, obviously an important town, which first was connected by another company that I bought. Now in Chicago I bought also the station Chicago, these ones, and 2 bridges that I use waypoints to make sure that they're not clogged. Although Chicago does sometimes get clogged, so now as it is now, so I haven't completely solved the congestion problems in Chicago, but it's used to be worse. Now, of course, now I have a meat plucking plant that I keep supply with cattle. Now there is not plenty in this area. I need to bring with another tools and die, which actually is we are waiting for some supply of iron and steel. Now, in fact, iron is coming, so it not always work. Okay, this is not relevant. Good. Now let's go towards St. Louis. Also in Peoria is a hub, but it's not important. And in Springfield, I don't own anything. There is this stupid brewery that I hate like with a passion, because it tends to monopolize the grain that I need for my industry. I never managed to. I kept taking away the grain from this, but it's still profitable like stupid. It was a struggle for instance, to keep my brewery here supplied. Okay, but now the problem that I don't have, because as so there is plenty of grain. Now, anyway, we are come to St. Louis, and we see in St. Louis that 3.5 stars. I needed to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 station to solve the congestion problems here, which were ridiculous at the time. Now, from this, in St. Louis, of course, we own actually 3 textile mills, because there seemed to be never any supply of wool here. I don't remember. No, this is not mine. The other one is not mine. So these are my textile mills. The brewery, and yes, and there's of course also here tools and die, which is supplied by also this, which actually there also another St. Louis. And here we have steel and iron. Okay, while in this area, I'd say we go first toward the other our steel mills, the Jefferson City. That also a steel mill that I bought and I made it profitable. Now I see I brought iron, a lot of iron here from all over the places. Now iron is not very close by, so I need to take it from this area or from this area. So it's kind of, while coal is not a problem. There is plenty of coal to go around. And yes, apart from this, there was this tools and die that was taking my steel and my iron away, and it was too profitable. In the end, I bought it even if it wasn't the price, but not before putting this one, trying to steal from them the steel and iron. But anyway, they are both profitable, so they cannot be. In Kansas City, I bought for a good price a meat packing plant. It appeared some 4 years ago and is making a lot of profit because we have plenty of cattle here in this area. Now St. Louis is also serving actually in this area, that is the Escape Cape Girardeau, which is in Harvard, but in this area in Mountain View, as this area is there is plenty of logs. I decided to build logs is not a primitive. I built here and yet another two lumber mills and one paper mill. That one I built. I made it myself. Job is for Mountain View. Letter Rock are all connected. They are demand from. Now there is also here another industry. Yes, no, not this one. The distillery, it also belonged to me. I bought it myself because this is an area where there's a lot of produce. Now, of course, now I was considering building another one here in St. Louis because yes, there is a lot of produce and not distilleries are not enough distilleries, so it would be a great investment build a distillery here. I didn't get around to it because I was trying to finish the scenario. Now in this area, Memphis, Duisburg are all connected, and Paducah. I bought this brewery, which is not upgraded but is an area where grain is available. So I not just in this area, but in this. But yes, I make sure that it is supplied. Now we go back to north. We already see that in Mount Vernon also I have another tools and die that I have take care of supplying with steel. And now we come back to the area Terre Haute, Evansville, and here Evansville is decent too, but down. And go back to Nashville. We go up to all the way to Fayetteville, where there is a munition factory, which I would like to buy. But anyway, this station is important because now here they have a distillery. No, sorry, a steel mill factory because yeah. There's a lot of wool here. We decided that I could and it's also where I could pick a lot of iron. Now what I never got around is to actually connect these iron mines to my net. Would have been a help supply, but in this map iron is really plenty, so I didn't manage it also without these. Now actually there are some that are been reaching my area. Okay, now we come to this area which has not complete, this only developed. We have connected Louisville. In Louisville I managed to buy a meat packing plant for a piece of cake. I have trouble keeping the supply with cattle because there's not much cattle. There is some here in Indianapolis, but I had to take it. Generally, I do it because I was trying to take cattle away from Saginaw, where there is a meat factory that I was trying to hijack, but I didn't manage to do that. So it didn't. In the end, that was I managed to do in Cleveland because that was, but it wasn't managed to do in Saginaw. Now in Cincinnati and here there are some industry, but they don't belong to me. I didn't manage to grab them. So this area just the only exception in this area is a textile mill which I bought for good price here. That also was. It was funny because it was has been going for a while. I bought it pretty late, and it should have been profitable, but it wasn't. For some reason, well, not enough wool, but also maybe the price for some reason in Charleston of clothes are for mysterious reason were very low, and even if when I connected it, the price as a Charleston, as this factory was selling in Charleston, the prices were very low, and I managed to make a profit. Okay. This is this area. I don't think there's anything else of interest in this area. But some. Now let's move on to the last area, to the area to the northwest of Chicago. Now this is all this area belonged the area from AI players. One player took Chicago, Milwaukee, another take Davenport, Dubuque, and the third one was Des Moines, Mason City, that I had to with mergers. Now the one which was at Chicago, Milwaukee it cost me a fortune to both. It was about in the region of 12,000 because they are very rich areas actually. Now as I say, in Chicago as a meat factory and a student dye. I think I told already. In Rockford I also have a meat factory, but this one is not upgraded. Is still supplied. It's not super. This area I bought almost at the end of the game, so I actually haven't been caring that too much. I've been more interested in developing Davenport, Dubuque, Madison, but I don't really have here also industries. As I don't have here the Rapids, Des Moines, Mason City, Minneapolis, all without industry. I mean, the only things I'm more interested in bringing iron away from here. Now there's a lot of iron that I took to my industry because, as you know, there's a lot of iron here, but in this area it's not so much. So that was a reason where I was stealing iron, where I've been stealing cattle. And that's it. So now they're talking about the rail industry. Now let's check the train. How many trains do we have? Well, I'm not sure. Now I've been making sure that I don't have trainers that are older than 13 years. In fact, if you look at the train list. There is still one that's 20 years old. Why didn't I get it? Okay. Yes, I marked it with the KKK. This means to kill when it finished delivering. So I would have got rid of it when it was. Otherwise, the second oldest train, and also a train which was ready to get nuked because I got to a merger. And I marked Now I should have marked. No, only these three are math menus. So then, if I would keep playing, I would the next train that we nuke would be the one that in 13, because I missed. This is not even the best locomotive. This is the best locomotive, more expensive, but I will try slowly to switch. Not all of them, because getting rid of a locomotive is a simple loss. So you generally don't like to. You make sure you cannot do all the time, and there are plenty of train. Now I won't even try to count them. I just scroll down so you can see how many trains we have. The number should be progressive, they actually are not. And yes, there. Now, because I'm a micromanagement crazy guy, I have given every single country in every single train as a number. The town has been leaving and the town is going. If there is only a single town, it means it's in that town, and it's waiting, and I'm still deciding what to do with them. Okay, I slowly scroll down so you can see. Okay, first I will do this. I don't know if it is a good idea. Yeah, that is okay, we should over this. And then probably the last thing that I will do, I don't know if I will do, let's see how it works out, is going through the trains for real. Now, let me 1 second. So what I will do, let's see if it works. It's a good idea. Let's go to the train. Well, I don't sure if it's actually a good idea. Well, I'll just do it, just for not big, just to see where all my trains are. Should anybody certainly I don't see the reason. Maybe I should have done a little more slowly. Well, I slowed down a little, but it's really not that much of an interest. I keep eating on page down, and you won't believe I've been micromanaging this for months. Because that's how crazy I am. Okay, I can still I haven't still finished. Okay, and I looked over. Well, I think it's enough. I think I got an overview of how it looks like, my empire. So, thank you for watching. Bye.